I don't need anything to keep me busy. I'm busy. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie and today I'm sharing with you a day in the life of a mom of 5 / postpartum doula / hunter's wife / homeschool mom / you name it, I do it. House painter, hole patcher, all the things, a million things. Home organization, minimalist lifestyle, that's what we're working on right now. So come along with me, hang out with me for today, and let's get some things done around the house. Minor chores, daily chores, breakfast, lunches, dinners. I didn't share with you guys what I made for the kids' lunch. I didn't record that. I was in town when that happened. And I'm just gonna share with you all the footage I got for the day, and you can come along with me and see how I live here in the Pacific Northwest, down in Southern Oregon, the things that we do as a retired military family. My husband's home with us full time, so you might see him in here and there. So that's life. Come along, let's get into it. I am so stupid.
What?
I did not realize that my griddles were stacked.
It's double protection.
Yeah, until I'm burning the underneath pan. Try this again. There's the sizzle. You can hear in the background the chatter of Aaron and the kids working on their homeschool while I clean up the kitchen, and I'm also going to get some laundry started. Once I've got some things going as far as housework, I am going to take a break from housework and sit down with one of my younger kids, Annika, and we are going to work on some homeschool with her. It is currently 9:30 in the morning, and the kids, the bigger kids anyways, are almost done with their schoolwork. We like to split up the school so that the big kids can focus, because when I'm working with Annika, it requires me to talk a lot with her and to work on phonetics and reading, those sorts of things, reading and writing, and for that I talk a lot, and that can be quite a distraction to some of my older kids, so we try to allow them the space and the quietness to focus on their school, and then I work with her separately. I've got a few more things to finish up here before I jump into homeschool for my morning, and that is getting a load of laundry started, and then I've got some jars, some empty jars that we have eaten the food out of, so I'm going to get those organized and put away real quick. That way they're not cluttering up my countertop in the kitchen. So we're going to put our lids and bands on these and get them stored away.
I saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why thought I saw you smile.
While the big kids work independently on their school assignments and reading, I work with Annika, and Bodhi's always close by while we're working on this stuff, and he's absorbing all kinds of information from her lessons. He also loves to hear her read the short stories, and today she wanted to read extra short stories because she's really excited about her reading level and about how much reading she can do on her own. So today she really wanted to focus on that. So that's what we are doing. And we're gonna read a couple of stories from her all about reading, short story, personal reader. We've got a quick winter trip coming up. We're taking a little road trip up north, and I'm gonna start packing up my Teddy Blake bag. That way I can have most of my items ready to go, things that I don't wanna wear between now and the trip and get dirty, because they're some of my favorite items. So I'm just gonna tuck them away in my bag and pretend like they don't exist. As a mom of 5, I'm finding that I'm always packing my bag dead last, and usually the family's out in the car waiting on me to do so. So instead of doing that, this time I'm excited to fill this new bag that I got for Christmas when I partnered with Teddy Blake. While I've been focusing on minimizing my wardrobe and making sure that all of my accessories are quality pieces, I also really enjoy the luxury feel and smell of real leather, as all Teddy Blake bags are made with luxurious leather from Italy's finest pelletries, dyed and treated to withstand the test of time and maintain a luxurious look. I've got one of their other handbags, and I enjoy using it on a daily basis, especially when I'm running my 5 kids around and I can cram all of their water bottles, snacks, plus my wallet and my needs in that bag. And with this Billy duffel bag, I can fit a weekend's worth of clothing in here, and I can use it with or without the long strap. I really enjoy having this in my bag stash. Teddy Blake creates handbag designs for every style choice. Be sure to check the link down below in this video's description and check out Teddy Blake's 'Tis the Season sale with amazing discounts. All right, I'm still doing a spend the day with me or day in the life mom of 5, and I had to come to Home Depot today, and they have tons and tons and tons of totes, but that's not why I'm here. I'm actually here to get, I need lights for my kitchen, so I'm here to pick up lights for my kitchen, but I'm really excited because we also need to get a bunch of totes. So I'm just checking out the prices, checking out what they have, and just comparing, because I can't remember what we have at home currently, but I want to get matching but maybe different color lids just to distinguish between what exactly is inside the totes. So Aaron has totes right now that are black and blue. They have blue lids, and that's all of his golf stuff. They have these black and yellow totes right here, and they have black and red totes over there, and then they have green totes as well. So I'm just going to take some video of what they have here for these 27-gallon tough totes. They're $9.98. I don't know if they come with a lid or not. The other ones, the lids you have to buy separately. So we're just going to go through and check out and see what they have here. If you need storage ideas, Home Depot has them all right now. So the lids are a separate cost, and we're either going to get the 27 or the 17-gallon tote, or is this the 40-gallon down here? That's for the clear one. And then these are $9.98. I don't think the lids cost separate though. I think the lids, you just grab the lid and a tote and you get them both together for $9.98. All right, you're still spending the day with me. I came home, got a text from one of my clients. I am a postpartum doula, and I have 2 clients due right now. One of them gave birth today. So I came home, changed out of my work jacket, put on my nice hoodie, brushed my hair, put on my hat. I went to Home Depot and I ran by the pharmacy. I had to pick something up from there. and I ran by the grocery store and just grabbed a creamer because we are in the pantry challenge, but I do use dairy-free creamer in my coffee, so I had to stock up on that. I got 4 little layered superfoods creamer boxes. They were $1.99 each, so those should last me a few weeks. On my way home, Aaron called me and he said that his friend's daughter got an elk, and so they had to go find the elk. If you know about hunting, you know about hunting. They have to go find the elk. So that's where he went, and I'm headed right back into town because I have to go to the hospital and meet with a postpartum mom briefly, and then come back home and get to work. So the rest of my evening is going to consist of running to town, because it's afternoon now. It's what, 3 o'clock? No, 2 o'clock. It's going to be running to town, doing what I have to do in town, coming back home, feeding the kids dinner, getting to work, and then the rest of the evening is going to be like work prep, work cleanup, doing all that kind of stuff. So it is a process. And then tomorrow, I will visit my postpartum mother again and take care of them more. So that's the plan. Aaron will be home at dark, I imagine. They might be home later than dark. If they recover the elk, they might be gone later if they have to help process the elk and everything like that, and field dress it, that sort of thing. It might be a little bit later, I'm not really sure, but they will be tracking until dark. We've got things to do. They finished up homeschool while I was in town. Aaron finished up homeschool with them. We kind of trade off. He works with some of the bigger kids on math and things like that, and then I work with the younger kids on reading and writing and those subjects. So we split the tasks, and the kids should be on winter vacation according to standard schools schedules, but we take random days here and there off. So for the holidays, we took Christmas off, but we did school up to Christmas, and then I'm not sure when else we have planned for a day off, but we try to do a little bit of school every single day. That way we're staying up and ahead of everything we need to be doing. So that way we can take time off when we need to take time off. And we do plan to have some travel in the near future. We do plan to be out of town and doing certain things. The books might be packed away for a while. So those are all things that we have to plan on, and we're trying to get ahead in school right now. So I am making I'm going a million miles a minute because I got so many things to do. I am making a cup of coffee, afternoon cup of joe, because I got a lot going on this evening too. So besides work, I'm going to work on, I got 2 large tubs from Home Depot, and I'm probably going to go back and get more next payday, and 2 large tubs that I'm going to put mountain bike gear in and mountain bike tools and all of the things associated with that. But I want to get a couple more tubs so I can put all my freeze drying and kitchen stuff that I have stored in the garage in those tubs as well. But I wanted to compare to the tubs that we have currently that Aaron just got. He picked up some tubs for his golf supplies and some of his personal supplies, and I think he got the Husky tubs. Aaron has tubs already for some of his personal golf equipment. I got tubs for mountain biking tools and equipment, helmets, shoes, padded shorts, things of that nature are gonna go in those tubs. And then I'll take inventory on what else we need to pack and store away. And then I'll pick up some more tubs because Home Depot has the deals right now. 17 and 27 gallon tubs, I think, for under 10 bucks with a lid. So big score. We're gonna take care of all of this. I'm gonna head into town with these kids, and I will check back in with you guys when I can. But this is day in the life, mom of 5, postpartum doula, hunter's wife edition. All right, we made it back from town, and somehow I ended up out here in our garage, which is a disaster zone right now. I still even have my purse on because I haven't quite gotten, because this is what happens. This is ADD, right? Attention deficit disorder. This is a person that can't focus on one task because there's 10 bajillion tasks going on. So for some odd reason, I've got other things to do, but I am organizing my husband's bin, because guess what? These bin tops are different than these bin tops. See the little notch right there, the little nookie notch? Well, they don't nest in each other when stacked, so I'm gonna talk to Aaron about where he got these bins from. It's not a huge deal, but if I'm gonna have a bunch of nesting bins that fit each other and to store a bunch of stuff in, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy all of the same, because my brother can make one of those storage tote things out of 2x4s and all those things, and you slide your storage totes inside of them. I don't know what they're called, but you can put them on caster wheels. So I'm planning ahead for that. I'm like, well, if we ever live near my brother, I just hire him to build me one of those, and then I can put all my storage totes in it in our garage, and then we aren't dealing with the situation we're dealing with now. Storage totes everywhere. Everywhere. They're everywhere. And I'd rather have, of course, I'm not gonna buy some unnecessarily and replace bins. Some bins are cracked and broken, so some bins do need to be replaced. Otherwise, we've got stuff like all of Aaron's golf shoes. He needs a bin for all of his other golf stuff. I think that was the intention for this bin. So we've got golf stuff down there. Also had this Elikai game in this bin. So I was like, well, this bin isn't exactly organized because it has a game set in it and military uniforms. So there's still some organizing that I need to do in the meantime. So I wonder if this is my GoPro case I've been looking for. I've been looking for a GoPro case. No, this is the back massage gun case. And I just also, this is another thing that happened. It rained, and it rained so much. I think Aaron had some pine needles in his back hatch of the van. And so the pine needles were creating a gap in the gasket, I think. And the whole back of the van got soaked. Everything in it got soaked. So I've had to bring everything from his van. I got stuff hanging up everywhere. I'm not gonna show you. I don't want you to focus on the mess too hard, because we are dealing with a lot in this garage at this moment. Primarily organization and putting things away where they need to go. Also, we have enough space now that I can do workouts out here, so that's been awesome. But I'm still selling a bunch of stuff, still donating a bunch of stuff, so that's why you'll see like this massive pile of junk over here behind me. All that stuff's gonna go. That's our new luggage that we're gonna be packing up for this next trip that we go on. And there's still some things that need to go. These are things that are staying with us, I think, because the rocker is sentimental. That rocker is not sentimental. I got it at a yard sale, but nobody wants it, so I'm just gonna keep it. Still trying to sell it though. Nobody's gonna want it, probably gonna keep it. So there's a lot still going on. I'm gonna take a break from this garage disaster and go inside and do some work, make the kids dinner, and then get back to work and do some more organizing and things like that. I think I'm gonna take back the containers I got from Home Depot and see if they have lidded containers that match Aaron's, that he has the same shape so they can all nest. If not, then I'm just gonna buy probably 4 more of the yellow and black containers. And that way I can store a bunch of stuff I need to store. Back there's my new bike wrapped up in the bubble wrap. So I'll share that with you guys. I haven't unwrapped it from the bubble wrap or built it yet because I don't need to ride right now, number one. And number two, I've just left it unassembled at this time. You'll see anything else. So much going on, but I do need to get this work done. First, before I get anything done, because I'm in a pickle. Okay, this is the pickle. I've got the glass out of the light, and that's why I went to town, was to get a replacement light. I've got the glass out on the light. It's back there, but it's in my way. And in order to get my work done, I have to clean the laundry room and my utility space to do the work I need to do. So first thing I must do is replace the light, replace the glass, and then I can clean the laundry room, switch out laundry, get another load going, get that stuff out of my way. Then I can start work. So that's why before I can make a meal, I have to clean out the kitchen sink and wash all the dishes, okay? So many steps to the orders of operation in my OCD brain. I don't even know, I've never been diagnosed. I'm just saying, you guys, so maybe you can understand what's going on up here in the craziness that I exist inside of in my brain, or the craziness that exists within this brain. So get that switched out. They didn't have the double light, they only had the single bar light, so hopefully it works. We're gonna find out. All right, I got the one light down, so hopefully these lights are the same. They look like they're the same for the most part, so hopefully the holes will fit and I don't have to re-drill. because that would be just sad if I had to re-drill these holes. And it's possible I still might have to. I'm gonna have to re-screw them. Where are we at here? So close, but so far away. Okay, I'm gonna redo that now. Okay, I'm not sure if you know the trick, but for me to re-drill these holes, I'm taking some blue tape and just putting it on the back side of my, I'm not pressing it down, but I'm just putting it onto the back side of my light. And I'm gonna poke some holes in where the screws go. And then I am going to put this up here on the ceiling. Uh-oh. Not like that. Okay. Oh, you're awake. Hello. All right, so then we go up here with this. And we go like this. And then we go like this. You're hungry, I'm hungry, mommy, and I'm making a dinner soon.
I don't want dinner.
Okay. Oh. Everybody slow down. Slow down. Life's too short to be going so fast. Okay? Okay, now where'd my screwdriver go? There it is. Be quicker with my drill, my battery drill, but where's it go like this? It's really not a big deal. And no, these don't fall out. These lights are super lightweight. Voila. And we just take our light. I'm breaking a sweat. I've been doing too much. Let there be light. We can see in our kitchen again. It's so beautiful.
Does that rotate?
What do you mean, does it rotate?
No, rotate.
Yeah, what kind of tape?
Glow.
Glow? No, it's not glow tape.
Oh.
It's just a glow light. And now I gotta put the glass thing up. All right, this is the part that always gets me. Ugh. Ta-da! Let there be light. So now I just got one more to do. Same process, gonna take me the next few minutes to do, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with the details. Moving on. That one's gonna be a pain, that's why, because I know that I'm probably gonna mess up the glass when I try to take it down. And it's gonna take up too much footage, too much film. Let's not go there. And there's light in the kitchen, there's light in the kitchen. It's good. Now we can see what we're doing in here. And they just went out the other day, so it's nice to have light in here. Back on the grind. So now I'm gonna do a load of laundry, and my laundry room's a little bit dark, my utility room. So let me see if I can turn up the brightness just a smidge. Anyways, so now I'm just switching out the laundry. There's always laundry in this house, but people with large families like mine tend to do a lot more loads of laundry. I think all that to say that fortunately, for me, my kids are old enough now, they fold their clothes, so I get them washed. I do all the washing, I do all the drying, and then Aaron and the kids do most all of the folding. If I don't have much going on and I'm not too terribly busy with other things that I need to do around the house, I will fold the clothes, or if I'm up late for whatever reason and I feel like it, I'll fold the clothes for the family. Ooh, turn the brightness down. But for the most part, they do the folding and the organizing and putting away of the laundry, and then I wash the dishes, and in the morning, Hagen and Riker or Dad unload the dishes. So those are some of the things that they help me with. I just get the stuff going, and then they pick up where I left off a lot of times. So I'm blessed that I'm to point in my motherhood that I have big helper kids that can help out a whole lot around the house, and they are compensated for their chores as necessary or as needed or as we deem fit, we deem necessary. They do get an allowance, but it's not, we don't have like a set allowance. When we have spare cash, we divvy up the cash between the kids, and so they all have their own supply of money. So back here, as you can see, last week we had the whole entire house clean and organized, and this week we don't. So Christmas happened and we took a day off, and when moms take a day off, things tend to go kaput. So I need to focus more on organizing and getting everything back into its place again. But it seems like I can keep everything in its place for a period of time, like a day, 24 hours. We can keep this house, everything in its place. And then after that, with 7 people, everybody uses stuff, things get left out, I leave things out, and it just turns into a lived-in house again. So we had about one day where the house looked like nobody lived in it. It was a show home, and that was just because I wanted to have the house completely put together and organized before Christmas. It was kind of a goal of mine, was to one last hurrah, have the house really tidy, and the whole family helped and worked really hard to get that done. And then it's like in a matter of days, it's back to what it was. But at least the underneath, the base is clean. I was able to clean all the walls, get all of the holes patched and things like that, touch up paint, that sort of thing. So that was my goal. And then we got everything organized and purged a lot of stuff, and I feel like we're back at square one, like I need to do it all again. So stay tuned, because there's going to be more of that. I need to go through my closet, Aaron's closet. Aaron needs to go through his closet. I think he already has, though. He's minimized to the max. I need to minimize my clothing, my closet, and linens. So that's going to be something too. Stay tuned, because I'm going to share a video of all of the things I've been doing. This is just a day of what I've been doing and how I don't need anything to keep me busy. I'm always busy. It's been tough to film lately. I haven't, done a lot of meal prepping, meal planning, that sort of thing. I'm not really doing all of that. Right now we're in a season of everybody's going to eat and survive. We're going to get the things done that we need to get done. If I haven't said so, Aaron is actively looking for a job in the golf industry. So that's kind of why we feel this big urge and this big push, because he got his bachelor's degree. He has completed his level 1 for the PGA program. And with those two things combined in his military career, he has a resume that's impressive enough to get a job. So if he wants to get a job, the man's gonna get a job. And he's been retired for a year, and so now he's kind of got the itch to find some work. So that's the life we've been living. That's the life we've been living. I'm sure if there's anything coming up, I will let you all know. I will keep you updated. But this mama knows that change is coming. So I'm doing all the things that I can do, because I cannot imagine change happening and me not being prepared. And I know change happens all the time when we're not prepared for it. But as far as the home goes, the outside of our home and all that goes, I've got to be prepared. And mentally, the way that I've been coping with the stress of change is to prepare. And I've been stressed for 3 years. We knew that change was coming, and I've been talking to you guys and saying change is coming. Well, we're getting closer to that change. That's why that's why my channel's been a little aloof. That's why I haven't been doing so many videos. I've felt like this weight of change on my shoulders, and I feel it differently than Aaron does, and we talk about that. He and I have totally different goals and objectives when it comes to change and where we're focused, where our attention is focused. Once we both recognized that we both have different ideas and goals and tasks and things in our brain that need to happen and get done, we have different priorities. And that's okay, because that's what makes us work. That's what makes our marriage work. And that's why today, hello, happy anniversary to us. We've been married 14 years today. It just so happens that we're not on a date. That's okay. He's cutting up another elk. This is the second elk of the season that he's cutting up with a friend. and I'm working, doing the postpartum thing and taking care of the kids, manning the house. So that's our day. That's our happy anniversary. We don't have family that can watch our kids or anybody that can watch our kids. Otherwise, I would have dumped our kids off and said, hey, watch our kids. I've never had that privilege. I can joke about it because I've never had that luxury. So let's just talk about that. We've never had the luxury of having anybody that we can leave our children with. There's been a few times that we've needed a babysitter and we've made do and had a babysitter. But for instance, I was in the hospital, hospitalized by myself. The staff OD'd me and I was all alone, and that was kind of scary. I was drifting off into a deep sleep and stopped breathing. And of course the oxygen monitors and everything started going off because I stopped breathing. But I was in the hospital alone, slightly traumatic. But things like that, we have not been able to be together for major life events, for emergencies, for hospitalizations. When he was in the hospital, I had a friend watch the kids for a few hours so I could go see him. When I was in the hospital, nobody came and saw me. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. And today's our anniversary and we're not together. But that's okay because we're both doing our part to provide for the family. I'm doing my work to provide and bring the income that I bring to the table. And he is out putting meat on the table. So we are just doing the best we can with what we got. So yes, 14 years happily married, and we both kind of know our places, our roles in the marriage and with regards to big changes that are happening. I've got my places where I focus, he's got his places where he focuses, and both of us are trying to minimize each other's stress as much as we possibly can. So lots of shoulder rubs because we're carrying lots of tension. So much tension, trying not to break our teeth, clenching our jaws, right? So I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm gonna stop this video now because I've done all the things. I've done all the things that I'm gonna share with you for this day in the life. I'm going to do my postpartum doula work. I'm going to feed the kids. Maybe I will share it with you. I know I've told you guys this already. And then we're gonna settle down and go to bed because we're tired. I'm not gonna do any other chores or any other crazy tasks today. Let me show you what I am feeding the kids. This is my fast food stash right here. So tonight dinner's gonna be really easy. Tonight we're going to come back here, and this is elk stew. I've got my fast food elk stew already cooked up. So I'm gonna cook this up for the kids and get going on my work. That's a quick and easy meal to feed them that fills their bellies, that nourishes them, and that allows me to get back to doing all the things I have to do as a house manager, a mom of 5, a wife to Aaron, and all the things. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna get this over here by the stove so I can get it going. All right, dinner tonight. I might make some peas on the side. The kids really need some vegetables. They've eaten some cucumber pickles, and some other things as of lately. Apples, bananas, cucumbers, which are all fruits. They're not vegetables, but we've got some root vegetables in here. We've got some, I'm putting in some bouillon, better than bouillon. I'm also going to add a little bit of this tomato paste in here, and this is elk stew, and it's already cooked. We're just heating it through and adding some stuff. And that's gonna be dinner tonight. Kids are watching a movie, and Aaron is still cutting elk. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. It is 4:31, and while it hasn't been the whole day, it's been as much as I'm gonna film with you all today, because if I keep picking up the camera, I'm gonna keep on jaw-jacking, and I'm not gonna get anything done. So let's do this. I will see you in the next vlog. Thanks for hanging out with me. Check out the Teddy Blake link down below in this video's description. Check that out. Pick yourself out a nice Italian leather handbag. I love mine. I've got 2 now, and they are my favorite pieces, and I break them out for special occasions because I want to keep them really nice. So check those out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.